Hello. Now, you don't know who I am, but I know why you're here. Because you, like me, love movies almost as much as you love video games. But what do we really love? When those two are combined, and we're going to talk about video game movies. That's right, this is a new series that you didn't know that you needed until now. Alright, just a little bit about this series as we get this started. It's going to be super simple, super easy, just like the Master System series. And that is, we're going to pick out a video game that has been turned into a movie, a live-action movie. We'll get into the animated video game movies later on, after we've maybe exhausted all the live-action video game movies that we can find. These are just going to be fun little dives into what could be some pretty good entertainment, or maybe not good entertainment. And full disclosure, as we get into this and I start talking about movies, I really have terrible taste. At least that's what everybody lets me know. When it comes to movies, I enjoy the movies that are really terrible, really bad, and ones that people probably shouldn't be watching, but I do because I find all kinds of entertainment in them. So that's why I'm going to really enjoy diving into the video game movies, because there's always something entertaining to be found. Always. I'm one of the only few people who've ever watched this movie, not just once, but multiple times. Alright, with that, are you ready to begin? Here we go with The King of Fighters, released in 2010 here in the US. Well, get used to crazy camera angles, because that's what you're going to see. Lots and lots of different angles. This is what you call a Ray Park vehicle, right? He is just here having fun. Look at that. He just chews through a scenery even by looking at the camera. What's great is they allow him to talk in this one. They give him plenty of lines. He gets to deliver them with all kinds of fun, and just he has a great time being, spoiler, I should have said this earlier, some minor spoilers will be here. He's playing the villain, and that's perfect. He loves playing the bad guy. He always plays a good bad guy too. But anyways, he's just having fun, showing off, doing flips, doing all kinds of crazy martial art things that he can do. That's great. That's entertaining. Oh, come on. Oh, there we are. Angles. So many angles. Yeah, for better or for worse, we only get about 8 or 9 different actual characters from the games that show up here in the film. Yeah, and all in all, for what it's worth, each of the fight scenes are pretty entertaining. Nice and over the top, like a fighting game, in weird, crazy locations. Just exotic fun. It's all good. Another fun thing with movies like this is you've got a very limited range of sets and of where people are going to be, and so it's fun to see what they can do with that little bit of money they have for the sets that they're going to put the characters on, and how those sets maybe get reused or used in different ways or shot from different angles. There's a decent amount of sets here, or locations, whatever you want to call them, but not too many. You can really tell, though, when there isn't too much money involved, when there are next to no extras in the background, right? And this definitely has very few scenes with very few extras. I'm not going to sweet coat it. I'm not going to say there's a lot of great fighting. I mean, there are some decent fights that do happen, some pretty fun choreography. I know how to explain it. I just got to go back and watch it again. But yeah, it takes you not just into a virtual world, it takes you into another dimension. It transfers you over. But, whatever. You got to get the fighters into some cool locations. Angles, angles, angles. As previously said, plenty of angles to be found. I'm not sure what they mean, or maybe the director was trying to, what point they were trying to make, but they're just everywhere and all over. Now, I don't really know Sean Ferris's work, but it says here he is from Never Back Down, which I never did watch. But at least there is no lack of action. It's pretty much bang, bang, bang. It keeps rolling and keeps going forward. Well, maybe we can take some more shots here and angle them a little bit. Maybe, tilt the camera a little bit. Yeah, that might be good. Let's try some angles. That's how great it is. It's just dumb. Just dumb fun. Well, it's definitely not award-winning, but it is entertainment-winning. And it is a great time, and I do recommend. Straight-to-video movies sometimes are the best movies, and that is true. You can quote me on that. At the end of the day, after all we've said and talked about and you've seen and we've shown you for this movie, I do say you need to experience The King of Fighters. And you know what? I'm just going to say that for every one of these videos that we do, whether it be good or bad, you need to experience it. Like I keep saying, what I enjoyed the most out of King of Fighters here was Ray Park, his performance, all the crazy stuff he did, the weird stages that they set up into the alternate dimension when they went off to do their fights. Some of those stages were fun. Of course, some of them were ridiculous, but it's great. Like I said, it's great to see what people can do on such a limited budget and limited time. You gotta they throw characters at you, and you just gotta roll with the punches. So as we begin to wrap this up, I just want to know if you've seen this, for better or for worse. Go ahead, leave us some comments below. Let us know what you thought of the movie. Let us know what you thought of the games. Maybe these are some of your favorite games, and they're fun games. And just let's start a little conversation down there and talk about things. And I think at the end of these videos, I will go ahead and let you know just what the next video game movie that we will be covering is going to be. And that way you can watch the movie either before the next video drops, or you can just sit in anticipation and wait to hear what I have to say before you watch it, or decide to never watch it, or just understand that, hey, if I'm watching it, you should probably run. But the next movie we'll be covering is going to be none other than Doom. Yeah, we're going to do that one, and it's going to be fun to talk about that one too. So until then, go ahead, bust out some King of Fighters, pick your favorite character or two, play several rounds, and then watch the movie and enjoy it. This was not meant to be a deep dive. This was just a shallow skim of the surface for the King of Fighters and what you can experience and expect from it. All right, until the next video, and even though we're going to be watching stuff, there's still plenty to play as well. So, as always, game on.